Dude, how do we even know that the universe is expanding?
Because it looks red.
Red?
Indeed. Now, imagine I'm an ambulance vehicle.
An ambulance? Was I getting closer to you or moving away? Moving away?
Right. Sound is a wave, and those waves essentially bunch up in the direction in which their source is moving, hitting you at a higher frequency when getting closer and thus sounding higher. The opposite is true for a source of sound moving away. The waves hit you at a lower frequency and thus sound lower. It's called the Doppler effect.
Right, but about the universe expanding?
Yes, light is also a wave, and it behaves very similarly here. Instead of knowing the movement of something based on a change of pitch, we can know it based on a change of color. You see, light exists on a spectrum of lower and higher energy light based on the frequency of its wavelength. Higher energy light, which is bluer, is more bunched up, while lower energy light, which is redder, is more stretched out.
Okay.
Something that's moving away from you will appear more red as the wavelength of the light it's emitting gets stretched out, while something getting closer to you will appear more blue as the wavelength gets compressed. In astronomy, these effects are known as redshift, indicating that something's moving away, and blue shift, indicating that it's getting closer.
So the universe looks red. Galaxies in the universe do.
Now, we can't necessarily tell this just by looking at them,
But when we analyze their light using techniques from what's known as spectroscopy, we see that all of the galaxies that we can find, aside from those that are gravitationally bound to ours, have light that is redshifted. They're all moving away.
and the further a galaxy is, the more it's redshifted. This means that galaxies twice as far are moving away from us twice as fast.
This indicates that the space between galaxies is continuously getting bigger. Trying to process.
Heck, some of these galaxies are redder than red, as they're so distant and moving away so fast that their light has been stretched out to a wavelength that humans can't even see.
Like infrared light. We need special telescopes to even know that they're there.
I'm amazed and slightly uncomfortable with this information. Just imagine how Edwin Hubble must have felt. Not only did this guy discover that other galaxies existed in the 1920s, he also discovered that...
Whoa, we didn't know other galaxies were out there until just 100 years ago?
Nope, pretty crazy, right? Now we know that there's at least hundreds of billions.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, he was also the one to discover that nearly every galaxy out there is redshifted, thus concluding that we live in a universe that's expanding.
Talk about a discovery. They should name something after that guy.